A new Wordle puzzle is online. Click on the link to play.
Listening to the following video may give you clues. Please like and share the videos.
RR versus RCB. The question arises as professional players how? If you've been following the Indian Premier League, you may have heard about the RR versus RCB match.
However, the question is how will these two teams fare? In this article, we'll look at the batting lineups and look at the records of Kuldeep Sen, Sanju Samson, and Rahul Dravid against Wanindu Hasaranga. VS RCB batting lineup.
While RR versus RCB T20 match is a high-scoring affair, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better batting lineup than the one drafted for the clash between the two teams. The Royal Challengers Bangalore's batting lineup was already impressive, but the addition of Glenn Maxwell should give them a boost.
With a top 6 of 11 wickets, RR are a formidable threat. However, the RCB batting lineup will be made more interesting by the presence of the left-handers in the side.
RCB retained AB de Villiers, Chris Gayle, and Virat Kohli as their top-order players. The team also retained Mandeep Singh, Samit Padikkal, Praveen Dubey, and KL Rahul, but they also made some additions in the form of Taimul Mills, Akshay Karnwar, and Billy Stanlake.
As expected, the RCB were not able to make a big start to the innings and fell to a 4-wicket defeat. However, they regrouped in the power play with the return of Sanju Samson, who scored 67 runs off 33 balls.
Shahbaz Ahmed, meanwhile, took 4 wickets for RCB. After losing the first 2 wickets, RCB reduced their total to 62 for 4.
Sherfan Rutherford and Joe Root failed to score double figures for the Royal Challengers. Rajasthan Royals will face the Royal Challengers Bangalore in their 13th match of the Indian Premier League.
Both teams have won their opening games and are on top of the point table. Moreover, the Rajasthan Royals batting lineup has been in great form, while RCB's bowling has performed admirably in both games.
The team has a promising batting lineup with young players who in the 6th over of the innings, RCB are on 37-3.
Ashwin bowls a length ball to the deep cover area and Mohammad Siraj cuts behind point for a single. Later, Mitchell overpitches a delivery and Patidar flicks it to mid-wicket for a single.
Ashwin then bowls the last man, Hazlewood, for 4 after their unconvincing win over the KKR. Royal Challengers Bangalore went on to lose 2 consecutive matches in the semi-finals against the Chennai Super Kings.
While their opener Virat Kohli scored an unbeaten 70 off 44 balls, they failed to reach their target by 6 wickets. The final of the tournament will be played in Chennai.
If the RCB wins this match, they will play against the Mumbai Indians in the final. Mitchell opens his account after 6 balls.
After a half volley of 6 balls, Mitchell flicks a back of a length delivery outside off. He also shuffles across the wicket for 2.
Mitchell then flicks a front foot delivery to mid-on. He then keeps the strike to win the match.
While Mitchell has an aggressive attitude, he fails to make use of his length to hit a full toss to the leg side. Kuldeep Sen's record against Wanindu Hasaranga.
The Royals were on 88 for 3 when RCB lost their 5th wicket. Wanindu Hasaranga, who had scored 100 in his previous game against the Royals, made just 2 runs off his last 3 overs.
Wanindu has a horrendous record against Kuldeep Sen, who took 7 wickets against him. Kuldeep Sen's batting performance was not up to the mark, and he was sacked for a duck.
Luckily for RCB, it was a draw during the match. The RCB captain was smashed for a duck in the first over.
He was subsequently dropped. However, he bounced back to take 2 wickets in the next 2 overs.
The 2nd wicket fell to Kuldeep Sen, who has a very poor record against Hasaranga. However, he did score a century against the RR.
Sanju Samson's record against Wanindu Hasaranga. The spin-bowling all-rounder Wanindu Hasaranga has dominated Rajasthan Royals captain Sanju Samson in T20 cricket.
Hasaranga has dismissed Samson 4 times in as many innings in just 15 balls. Before this match, Samson had scored 8 runs against Hasaranga.
Read on to discover more about Sanju's record against the spinner. The 3rd T20 match between the teams was a thrilling encounter.
Rajasthan Royals lost by 8 wickets, with Sanju Samson making 27 off only 21 balls. Earlier, Sanju had smashed Hasaranga for 4 and 6.
In the fourth innings, the Rajasthan Royals were bowled out for just 68. Mohammad Siraj and Josh Hazlewood dented the Rajasthan top order, and Hazlewood also claimed Yosh Butler in the batting power play.
But it was finally snuffed out by Hasaranga on the third ball of the 10th over. In 2013 and 2014, Samson was recruited by the Rajasthan franchise.
He scored 206 runs in the 6th IPL. He was also the highest run getter in the Under-19 World Cup in 2014.
With his growing confidence and ability, Rahul Dravid retained him with the Rajasthan franchise. Samson has since earned his team manager's trust by putting inconsistent performance.
Sanju Samson's record against Wanindu Hasaranga is unmatched. As of January 2016, Samson has 4 more wickets to reach the milestone of 2,000 runs in the IPL.
Only Ajinkya Rahane and Chris Lynn have made more runs in 20 cricket, and Sanju Samson is closing in on a record-breaking milestone, with his latest score of 27 in the IPL 2022 season. Samson must impress the BCCI selectors and cement his place as a leading batsman.